Hey guys, Zillion Frogs back here again, and I am finally going to show you my brand new Makuta mock. Now, I guess, alright, I bet all of you have probably figured out that uh, these kind of, well, not I'll say loosely, but aesthetically based off of my old Bionicle mocks, which uh, I took heavy designs off of. I did fix some things I didn't like with those, uh, but especially I basically redid Makuta because I watched the old video a while ago to, help base this guy off, and personally I think he looks like crap. Uh, waist section, waist section was just too hollow for my taste. Like you could just see through it. It was really empty looking. So were the legs. Arms were kind of fine, but even so, I thought they could have used better. So yeah. Uh, and also, I can't speak today, but I also just realized that he also had a gearbox. Just the normal, or not normal, like the new gearbox that they used in the 2015 Toa when that was still a thing for Bionicle, and that, yeah, I just chose not to do that. I think it actually did more harm than good. It kind of made it even more hollow looking, not too solid. So, yeah. I'm gonna start the design from. We're gonna start from the new design all the way down to the feet. Oh, that's a piece. Where did that came from? Sorry, newsstand. I said this in the last review. Or not really a lot. No, not last review, but somewhere inside the comments. Uh, so yeah. So yeah, the feet. I believe they are kind of different. I mean, they're of course similar, but I think just a lot more bulky. He's got some extra armor pieces right here to help fit in with the aesthetic. Uh, just a couple armor pieces right here. I wish this one didn't have the printing because I got that from the Darth Vader buildable figure. The first one. I might just have to take that off somehow if I have an idea. So yeah, got some nice details of spikes, like knee spikes right there. I like to imagine that he just like shins the Toa just right there in the gut. Makuta, he doesn't care. Yeah. Overall, it's just a lot more bulky design. It's basically skeletal wise, the same leg design. Basically the classic Titan leg from Hero Factory with just some extra things to make it a little more unique. Yeah, I think the most difference is have to do with the upper shins because the upper shins on my older one were very, very thin for my taste. So I think they barely had anything covering this up, and that I just kept it like that, which that just looks weak. Like you could just hit him in that right spot and you'll just die. So yeah, as you can see that, let me get that back on. I just added some more pieces like this smaller Technic shell piece that I got also on the Darth Vader set to help make things much more strong looking, and also some of the fire pieces for more deal fire, just kind of cover it up more. So yeah, onto the waist section. So the waist, which is probably gonna be right around here, also switched, made it a little more bulky because, well, man, the old model he didn't even really have a waist; it was just emptiness. So I tried to fill it out with some of these side armor pieces that assembled from a normal older Bionicle hand with just some extra pieces. Torso section, I think I did the most work for because it was probably the thinnest, most gangly piece around. So yeah, I used the same skeletal shell piece. And this is a gunmetal gray one. Darth Vader chest piece, I guess. I don't think it looks as bad for the printing wise. I think the printing actually looks pretty good. It helps add a little bit more detail here. I actually did check. The torso piece I use is just a normal Titan piece, which actually in the older Makuta model, I believe, or maybe not, I used I think the Makuta Fantoka torso pieces, the one with like the gaping hole, because they had the translucent ball piece I think to shoot out. I think I used that. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. Just someone correct me in the comments. But yeah, to help bulk in this entire assembly, I actually used these blade pieces right here on each side. These blade pieces are attached to a Bionicle handpiece, if you can see that. Oh, heck. Sorry about that, guys. Skip it there. But yeah, it's attached to a Bionicle handpiece. Then just I think the second shortest piece, bone piece. That's an open socket. And that just kind of frictions in there. And this looks better. It keeps it from looking too thin. It bulkens out. It gives a nice like triangle piece, just like a triangle shape down, like it tapers down, and that works well. So yeah, shoulder to arms. Let's go do this. Shoulder pieces. Shoulders are just this red shell piece right here, which it just helps make things a little more bulkier. And the arms are also different, like basically everything except for the legs. Arms are different. It has a different shell, like a shoulder shell piece up there. It's now double jointed right here. A little more posability. Also, I don't know why I put this in here. I thought it just looked cool, but he has two thorax blasters right there on the underside of his forearm, and I don't use them to shoot like actual projectiles. I just use it for detail. I think it just fills it out more, makes them more intimidating. Like you could like if it was like animated or something, like you could like flip that out and then start shooting. Right now it's just for detail. Now hands are completely different because they don't use any of the pieces I use, because I just used the old Bionicle hands because he had a staff. I just chose to leave that out of this design. I don't think the staff, it was just too weak. I didn't think it made the design any better or anything. So yeah, I just started to go for these giant monster hands, where it has like the 3.0 Hero Factory 3.0 like paw piece. I just like to call that. And it just has translucent green claws for fingers, and I think that works really well. Like they may have like some sort of like plasma, so you can just grab a toe and like seep into his armor to break. So yeah, onto the head. The head. I'm just gonna show you guys the mask. The head's basically normal. So is the mask right here. I think it has the same horns as the old one. This is a pretty common mask actually. But what I like is that these assemblies right here on the side, that gives him some extra shorter but stubbier horns, because I think it just works well with the design. I mean, it doesn't, thankfully, that it doesn't intrude anything, that everything can still work. It just adds extra level of design that I really do like. Okay, onto the back, and you can see Probably one of the biggest changes. Of course, no gearbox. Stand up, please. Also, I added a cape. This cape, I think, actually works well for Makuta. Like, for my version of Makuta, that he's, like, for my Makuta, he's the type of person that would be, like, extravagant and almost in some way. Like, he would, like, if he wasn't, he would wear, like, really flashy suits and crap like that. So, yeah. If you do want to take the cape off, there's a translucent orange piece that helps it keep it still. You just have to took off the skeletal piece with it. Doesn't matter. I'll just put that on later. So you just take that piece off, and then you'll see there's a little not red, but yellow Technic piece in there. You just have to slide the whole assembly out. Just keep it like that, and then you can take the back and just reattach everything that has come undone. Like that. Now we can look on the back in full glory. And the back, much more armor than before. Because before, like I said, he had a gearbox. So that gearbox had to be kind of exposed. It could be hidden in any practical fashion. So yeah, without the gearbox, it's nice to just put some armor shells on it. It works well with the overall design. It helps fill out some missing areas. It's nothing really special anyways. It's just two body piece shells and then just one down here that helps just cover up. It looks like he's a little tail too. I like that. Yeah. You may also noticed in the entire review that he has stand up please, that he has a pair of wings, and these were I forgot, it's part of the Fantoka line. I forgot the actual Makuta's name, but like I had these pieces, I think since I was 6 or 7, and I never really actually used them for any fashion, so it's actually nice, because you can get, like, I get a demon vibe, almost like a devil vibe with my version of Makuta, which kind of makes sense, or at least for the story I made up. So nothing too special about the wings though. You can just see he has some claw pieces, the much older like claw feet pieces there, and then just simple spiked pieces right there, just for extra detail, so you can get some extra good poses. Some posability is just it's a little more average than normal. It's a little bit more just because of the double joints and the places like the knees and the entire arm assembly. Arm assembly is also made it higher up. As you can see, it's on this little piece that just keeps it up with friction pieces, which that actually can add some good shoulder shifting right there. So yeah, that's basically for my Makuta. Thank you so much, guys, for waiting. And as always, I am Zillion Frogs. Asking, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.